First known as the Meadowlands, EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The punter, Jake Camarda, will get things started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Here comes a return from the end zone. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
That's a heck of a stop there defensively, Mike. Second and inches, you're thinking the first down is pretty much a formality, but not for this defense. They pack it in tight, they sell out on the run, and they're going to force this team to snap it again on third down.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And this will wind up a Niners first down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
So, from the 39, they come up on first and 10. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now this time, they'll look to throw. That's caught by McCaffrey.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Third and 9. Back to throw. He'll try to run for it. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
Those are the back-breaking plays defensively that you just can't allow. You have the quarterback dead to rights. You're about to get off the field, and instead, you let him turn into a runner, big play, and he picks up the first down.
And a short gain there, down only to the 48. Here's second and 9. They'll throw out of the gun. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Here's a third down and 4. He'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Giants first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he'll be taken down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Here's Barkley. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Giants. His 12th touchdown of the year. Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So after one, 7-0 is our score. We're back. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Here's 3rd and 7. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. This fielded at the 3. Oh, looked like he may have had a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run here with Barkley. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. The Giants sending out their punter. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really, it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Giants move out on top. 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. Crazy. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
That is caught side of the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. Beautiful play on the move out of the pocket to his left. And he finds the end zone for the touchdown. What a play, Greg.
It really was. And how often do we see quarterbacks that really are trying to make a play, throw the ball into maybe a crowd, throw it into tight coverage, especially down here in the red zone? You have to protect the ball and make great choices, and he keeps that one alive, and it pays off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Is ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Once again, they keep it on the ground. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Giants.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's caught. Saquon Barkley.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. The Giants field goal unit out on the field. This from 34 yards. No issues there. This one is good. And the Giants going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
In motion, it's Robinson. On 3rd down, they'll go with Saquon. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down. Slot man in motion right. They run on the jet sweep, and he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on him or been tipped off pre-snap, because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. 17 yards on that connection. That's good for a Giants first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
A run up the middle with Barkley. Finding room to the 20. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, New York. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. Second down and 8. Right side, hauled in by Samuel.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
I wonder if the quarterback just lost track of where he was on the field. I mean, he did a really nice job, Mike, keeping his eyes downfield, looking for someone in a second reaction scramble drill to work themselves open. But as he found himself that close to the sideline, that becomes a throwaway. Don't just casually run out of bounds and take the loss for a sack.
Moody comes back on the field after making the field goal. He's set to kick off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They run out of the gun with Barkley. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and long. And that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants sending out their punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. He throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's going to be caught.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the 1st down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run the toss to Barkley. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
The Giants field goal unit out on the field. This one from 52 yards away. This one runs out of steam off the crossbar and comes back. No good. And this will stay a 2-possession game. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He's across midfield. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they...
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Now on 2nd and long. They'll drop to throw. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot, and I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Barkley. And he's going to bring this one close to a 1st down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts.